I welcome Yoruba Torah Research Project. Yeah, so I've this is a repetition on a topic that I've already discussed before, based on one of the comments I received. So, name of the Most High. Praise be to the Most High. Ola, Le, Elu, Uyoa. That is what we call Hallelujah. So, Ola, Le, Elu, Uyoa. That is praise and honor to the Creator, to the Lord, the Creator. So, name of the Most High. So, we're looking at the name of the Most High as the Most High revealed His name to Moses, and then the other ways in which the names appear throughout the Torah. So, yes, before the explanation, when I first started this work, there's what so the four letter words. That's the way I was looking at them before, and because I relied on the information that was present, the definition given to them, and that yes, the four letter words. But later, Uyoiwa led me to study and to discover that there are four different, I guess five now, because now Uyoiwa introduced himself as this consonant. So there's something here. Let me write it out as quickly as possible in the ancient Hebrew way. So this is what Uyoiwa introduced himself as. So he will introduce himself as this. But when Uyoiwa led me to go through the scripture, I found out that the name appears in four different ways in other places. First, like this, which is the G, the letter G sound, which is they call it Yod. We call Yod. It's Yod that is to bring out for bringing Yod, and is for bringing something out, which is the G. And we have this, which is the G and the E sound. Then we have the G and the W sound. The G, E, and the W sound. Now you see, now the names that they give to them, that is a Yodi, that is not their sound. That is the like A for apple. So it's like, so calling this letter, which I call Yodi, is like you calling A apple. So you see letter E and you say this is apple, and that's what you're doing. So when you see this letter, which is we, I call it, which is we sound, when you now say Iwo. So that means it's like saying A is apple or W is wall. So that means you are attributing the name they use for for reading them, for helping children to be able to understand those letters. You make it their name. So what they are actually sounds. So A for apple, so Yi for Yo, the We for Iwo. And then there's the last one, which is a four, which is very common with the four letter words. So when I came across this, and I discovered, wow, that I've been in the wrong, and I actually don't know what I'm doing. So the foundation of what I was doing is actually wrong. So I had to go to Uyoiwa himself and said, I'm lost here, because and I found out that what I was holding on to before could not explain the four names, the four different groupings. So I knelt down and I prayed, and I said, Uyoiwa, you are the source of this work. Your name is the most important thing in the resurrection of your people. they must be able to know your name. And that's why you introduce yourself to Moses. They ask, who is that Elohim, that Lord of existence that told you that's a Lord, that life is attributed, living is attributed to Elohim. So and this is the name you give to him. So I have to pray, and after praying, so this is the understanding. So this is the way it began. Now, he first told me that all these four, they are saying the same thing. All these four, they are saying the same thing. So he said, throughout the Torah, the name of the Most High was represented by 4 different consonant grouping, which differs from what is written above. So he said, all the 4, they are saying the same thing. So he now brought me to the simplest one, which is the single letter. So which is the Yi sound. So on the vocalization of this, so he said this is Oyo, and that is what all the names are saying. They are saying that He is the creator. So he introduced himself as the creator. So all the names, though in different form, they are still referring to him as what? The creator. So on the vocalization of this, so on the understanding of the vocalization of this that he gave to me is Oyo. Oyo. Now, Yod, ye in the reason Yod, like to bring out. But now, adding this O, since this O is not shown in the ancient Hebrew letter, it's not represented, so that's why it is not there. And that's one of the challenges, that you cannot read. You cannot read except you are taught, and except you were taught, and then except you pass it along. So if there's a break, but then that is all. The language is lost, because there are some of the vowel sound that are not represented like we have today. So this is Oyo, and Oyo means one who brought out. One who brought out. That is Oyo, one who brought out something. Who brought either from pocket, from where it is not revealed before, now brought it out. From inside this house, now brought it out. And the Yoruba used to say, when the Yoruba today, when they are praising God, they don't even know, they don't have understanding of these words, of these names, but they just say God is Oyoriri, that is one who brought out what we see, Latinoiri, from what we don't see. Despite that, they don't have the understanding of this word, but they have, because of the knowledge and then the language, they just say that they're eulogizing him. And actually, that is the name. That is the name with which Oyoiwa introduced himself unto Moshe, we call Moses, and that is the name their ancestors were using to refer to the Creator, that is to him. So this is Oyo, and so one who brought out. So now, so in the same vein, sorry, I remember that. In the same vein, so this one too, so I said, so this one is just a step higher than what we have here. So this is the simplest, is the Yi, that one, that written letter E, which is the Oyo, and then we have this, the Yi, and then they have the E sound, the E, which is the letter H in English, but the E in Hebrew, which is like a letter for but it's what? Like it's praise, E. So this is Oyoha, that is one who brought forth. So you can see they are still saying the same thing, but now Oyoha is now more fuller, more explaining. Now one who brought out, but one who brought forth all these things, and that's why one of the most common name used in the Torah is actually this YH, which is the Yi, which is Oyoha, one who brought forth, which is more complete. Oyoha is more common in the Torah than the one where they use this ordinary G alone. So one Oyoha, one who brought forth. So still talking about what? The Creator, the ability of God, and that is who He is. One who brought forth. And so now from this second one, let's go back, because this second one is actually a fragment of what Oyoiwa used to introduce himself to Moshe. So now, so you can see here, so this is Eyi, Oyoha, Eyi, Asheiri. So Eyi is a pronoun. This is I, that is I am. This is high. This is high. This is me. This is high. Well, this is me. It's in English, like English law. But the way it is here, Eyi, that is I, me, I, and no, I and I. That is I am. Eyi, that is I am. Eyi. Eyi means me. Eyi. This person, this me. Aha. So eyi. So I just read this is high. Oyoha, one who brought forth. One who brought forth. Then eyi ashe iri. Things we do see. Aha. So that is the name. So that is the one that brought forth all the things that we see, everything you can see, everything you can you can feel, everything that you know that exists. So he is a creator of all those things. So that is the name with which Oyoiwa introduced himself to Mushaha. So and it is from this name that all the other four names, the children of Israel and the scribes and the teacher has brought out these other four names, which is the Yi, the Oyo, Oyoa. We discussed that. Then the most commonly one that you hear in my teaching, using my teaching, is Oyoiwa, Oyoiwa, which is the Yi and then the We sound. Oyoiwa, Oyoiwa, Oyoiwa. One who brought forth existence. One who brought existence. One who brought existence. You see, it's talking about, this is more fuller than Oyoha. Oyoha is the one who brought forth, but this is one who brought existence. That is, this is more. This is as more information. And it is so. And then the last one, which is the fullest, which is the four letter words. Oyo iyi iwaha. No, still saying the same thing. One who brought out that which is existence or existing forth. One who brought out that which is existing forth. So now, these are the five representation, Ishami, designation of Uyoewa in the Torah. The word Elohim, which is Elu Ayimo, is actually a word, like a generalized word, because now people too, they call leaders, they call some leaders too Lord. Even if you check the ancient Hebrew dictionary, the modern Hebrew dictionary, they'll tell you that word Lord is used for leaders, it's used for all father in the house, it's used for some idols too. That is Lord. And even you see the Yorubas today, they call people Iluayi, and that is Lord of life, that is leader, people that are powerful, that are leader that are powerful, that can kill, that can affect other people's life. Iluayi. So that is an Iluayimo, that which is used in the ancient Hebrew Torah. Iluayi, that is Lord. Living is attributed to, life is attributed to. So they use it. So we can say it. That is the name of that's not the name of the Creator. So that is the name given to anyone who is powerful to have influence over the life of others, that can control the living of others, that can probably bring their living to an end, and something like that. So that is but this is the introduction of, but the designation, which is designation means Ishea, means something that mark something that distinguish, that marks, that is the characteristics, and which is become a name, that is something that this one is known for, that is something that distinguishes from others, that mark it out from others. So these are the Ishe, the designation that mark Uyoiwa out from any other any other one, Uyoiwa. So what we're talking here is, that is Uyoiwa means, so the creator of existence, that is, and in the modern in New Testament, he said it is in him. It is in Apostle Paul was talking, he said it is in the creator where all things were joined together. So when you're talking of atoms, electrons, protons coming together, those energy level, or those things that you cannot explain, yes, so it is Uyoiwa is the one, because if those things, energy level, are not holding those things, they will not be, they cannot exist, they cannot be. And there will not be atom, there will not be element, there will not be and if there are no element, there will not be molecule, and all the characteristics of all these things depend on what? On their atomic nature, the way their atoms, the electrons and protons were arranged, were situated, and that is the basis of energy. That is the basis of it determines the function of their molecules and the function of the substance they form, the characteristics, the way they behave, the way they function. So their existence of all these things is based on what? That atomic level, that electronic level of the electrons, the protons. So that is the power of the Creator. So he has lodged those things there, So those things, the way he puts them there, they go a long way to determine everything. How the molecules function in the body, everything is tied down to the what? To the molecules, to the atoms, to the elements that form them. So he is the creator. He binds all things together. So, and he's still, the energy he used to bind them is still there, sustaining them. So that is the ability of. So it's not just now. It's not just like he has created, he has abandoned, and then you can do anyhow. You are a fool for thinking like that. He has not abandoned. He still sustained. His power is his power, like his creative power, that is still sustaining existence. If you should remove that his power, the energy that is sustaining electrons and everything will collapse. So the electron, proton, and everything, and if those things collapse, living will just collapse. It will just disappear. So that is Oyoiwa. Please, we should give him the honor of who he is. That is who he is. He's great. He's more than when we try to represent him. We show Oyoiwa. He has head, he has leg, he has. I think that is the stupidity of woman. We want to reduce him to the way we are. He doesn't need to have eyes like us to see. He doesn't need to have legs like us before he can walk. He's more than that. I know the scripture say yes, we have his image. Yes, he made us in his image. But yes, when we talk about his image, it might be more than just being like our head, like us. And not that it might. He supersedes his ways. His ways and his everything. So when he says his image to us, we know our mind is so simple that we just look at our 2 hands, 2 legs, and everything. So that is Oyoiwa. So let's worship him. Let's honor him. Let's give him the respect. Let's give him the honor. He is the owner of our existence. He is the owner of it. He's the one sustaining it. So no matter what the devil, he's the one that sustained the existence of Satan himself, Lucifer, and all those powers. So when we seek him, so that is why these days Oyoiwa so much helped me that I don't know. I saw so many people, even Christians, they are looking for power. Everybody looking for power. I don't seek for power. All I seek for is Oyoiwa himself. Oyoiwa, arise upon me. Come, rise upon me. Arise upon me and glorify yourself. Come and reign. Because we are limited. Power for what? Why don't you allow the Oyoiwa himself? Now, when you're asking for power, you are asking for because of the few manifestation of power that you have seen others perform. So you've gone crazy. Power. It's stupidity. It's limitation. Even the Spirit of God, and there are 7 spirits of God. Power is just one. First one is lordship, the spirit of the lordship of Oyoiwa, the authority, the dominion. So why will you leave all the 7 spirits, the spirit of wisdom, spirit of understanding, the spirit of knowledge, spirit of counsel, and you just have power? And Satan, of course, so when it comes to wisdom, what do you want? But if Oyoiwa himself, if you ask for Oyoiwa to arise upon you, that is why the Bible says Jesus Oyoiwa carry the fullness of Oyoiwa. The Eriwa of Oyoiwa, like the spirit, the witness of Oyoiwa is in him without measure. It's not just power. It is so when they ask him question, he's not the fullness of Oyoiwa is there to answer them. Before they come, he knows they are coming. And I bless Oyoiwa. I give praise in Yolale Oyoiwa, because at least I have seen some of those levels. I have seen some of those privileges so I know he's Oyoiwa. At the revelation, I saw somebody talking to me in my dream. Somebody that person is one of those people around me that believe God is in heaven. He's a Christian, and a prophet. That they are on earth, they can do anyhow. They can even cancel the plan of God. They believe, don't disturb God. They will use their own wisdom. So, and I saw him in a revelation. He was actually saying some things. So he was saying something to me, and as he was saying it, so he led me to a place. Another person came in and there was a feeling, a kind of demonic feeling about the person that came in that revelation. So I woke up, I prayed about it. Some days later, someone different actually now came and said the exact same word, the exact same words that man said in the revelation. And as he was saying it, the same way he was saying it, and another person came out. Somebody exactly came out exactly. Now, this is the understanding. Yes, Oyoiwa did not brought their picture. He did not use their picture in the revelation, but he used the picture of what he has already revealed to me. So he used the picture of a prophet who believes God is in heaven, they can do their own things here to represent the first person. So that means, even though that man, the same spirit that is in that prophet is in that man. So if I become too close with such a person, that means that is his way, that is his life. So God is not care about their image, but he care about their essence, their art towards him. So his act towards him is like the acts of the other person that Oyoiwa is above. They are here, they can do anything. Stupid men. When this finger, everything, you don't have, you don't own all these things, all this body. You can take. Oh God, lack of understanding. That's why our people are dying. So already, I don't need to say who they are. He has already revealed them. So that is a manifestation. So please, let's stop looking for power. Look for Oyoiwa. Oyoiwa, arise upon me. Arise upon my past. Arise upon my present. Arise upon my future. Arise and show forth yourself. Arise and shine. Arise upon my hands. Arise upon my legs. Arise, glorify yourself. Let the world know who you are. And I'm sure if we seek him, we will find him, and then his glory will show forth through us. In the name of Yahushua, you are blessed. Remain blessed. Yes, the blessing of Oyoiwa is upon you and your household. The outpour of goodness of Oyoiwa upon you and your household in the name of Yahushua. Well, thank you for joining this teaching, and I hope you're blessed and not just informed. You are blessed and you're lifted in your spirit, something that can transform your life. So thank you. If you want to join our partners and support, so this is how you reach us. So you can call us. So if you are reaching through Western Union, also Nigeria, Western Union, this is the name, Olutepo Benjamin Jejelola. And if you're in a place where you can send directly to Nigerian banks, please, so you can use this account, Sterling Bank. But please, you need to contact us and designate your support. That is, you give name to your support. So to give name to your support, so please contact us here. Contact us here. Please. This is a WhatsApp number. So contact us and give a name, just as you've seen. So give a name to your support what you're sending to us. And that is for, just as you've seen in the so this is number. So just as you've seen here, give a name. Is it a project support or for gift for me, for the one God is using? So I'm not a servant of God. I'm not a pastor, no prophet. I am a son of Oyoiwa. So praise be to him for the privilege to be a son. The Bible says he has made us king and priest of Oyoiwa. So that is what Yahushua has done. So thank you. Remain blessed. May the blessing of Oyoiwa be upon you. Amen.